Bro can't even.
Some good fucking talk.
Is Chris actually starting to notice yet? Okay, there it is. There it is. What is what? You guys keep the format back in the building for yet another Sopranos episode reaction, you guys. Today we're getting into season 1, episodes 9 and 10. So a lot is going on right now. The feds are finally seeming to catch on to these guys' operation. Finally, at least they're releasing the information publicly now. Chris is still being Chris, a lot more than he is usually Chris. I think the information about the mob being released and his name not getting out there kind of hit him. Except by the end of the episode, his name is actually released in the paper, and he goes wild about that, takes a bunch of the papers home, and that's clearly not good for anybody. Tony definitely doesn't really want people to know he's in therapy, which is also bad that now Uncle Junior knows that he's in therapy, thanks to his mom knowing that he's in therapy, thanks to his son going to his mom, and it's a whole big game of telephone. It's getting real messy. Anyways, we're gonna get right into it, but before we do, hit the like and subscribe button for your boy. Bonus reactions will be up on my Patreon. Without further ado, let's do what it do.
Lay off, he's a kid.
So he should neglect his eldest, just like his father. Yeah, my son, the mental patient.
How come he's not supposed to breathe in the cemetery?
Who says?
It's a joke, for Christ's sake. Say why.
Because you'll make the dead people jealous.
Okay, come pick it up. Hey!
The Dante! $100 for a goal!
What's with Allie today? She's sleepwalking out there.
Now, get off the field or your team is going to forfeit the game. I'm going.
Oh my god.
Get off the field!
Yo, Italian dads at a kid soccer game. This could be the whole show.
The offer's still there. You want to make a little money. You put some out on the street at 2 points. We split the interest. Nice. Did a hell of a job, Coach.
Welcome to the Bada Bing. Everything's on our house.
Randy! Come here. I want you to meet somebody. Randy, why don't you give the coach here a deluxe tour of the VIP lounge?
Oh, guys. Look, I'm still trying to find out if you've been named, all right? But these people, they are keeping these indictments very, very internal, Tony.
I bought the primer and I've been scraping.
You have.
Arthur, I could really use your help.
All right, sure. Honey, I'll be right home.
Don't tell her where you're actually at.
I'd be happy to surrender, Mr. Soprano. You can be assured of my full cooperation.
You'd rather they kicked in your front door in the middle of the night? It's a target letter, Corrado. I wasn't getting anywhere, so I asked him point blank what your status was.
Look, I didn't want to say anything, but this government's case, if there's a leak, it's in Tony's boat.
I'm sorry, Mikey. You're a good boy. Fuck this. I'm going to Boca.
He couldn't he couldn't delay on that cheek tap after washing his hands.
Allie?
Uh-oh.
Allie, what
The
are you
hell?
doing? Allie!
Oh.
Small cutting is the clinical term.
What's large cutting? OJ in the missing tracksuit?
It's a cry for help.
Last week I called you a whore. I might have been overstating the case a little bit.
A little bit. Just come out with a real apology, man. Damn.
Well, I was thinking Boca Raton.
My mind. You read my mind.
I'm all packed, baby.
Hey, Mom Olivia, how are you?
Do you remember me, Larry Boy Barisi?
Well, I know who you are.
Ma, how you doing? Remember Larry?
Water under the bridge.
Yeah, we're gonna take a walk. We'll be right back.
You should get some shoes like his.
I'll tell you something, Tony.
What the fuck?
Coach, look at my little girl out there. You're breaking her heart.
Believe me, Art.
You're breaking her heart.
It made me an offer I couldn't refuse. We haven't heard ours yet.
Let's not get lazy out here. Come on.
Why don't you go fuck yourself?
Hey.
Excuse me?
Come on, Meadow.
Let me tell your father.
This is my field.
She is definitely not gonna last no 20 laps. Well, I love when they use the mob movie quotes and satire in this, man.
How's Junior? Hmm? When you kiss me down there, you're like a great artist. You got a real instinct for it.
Why? Because they think if you suck pussy, you'll suck anything. It's a sign of weakness.
Let me ask you a question. Why does your wife hate me?
Charmaine doesn't hate you. That burns my ass.
Oh, come on.
Where you
Come
going?
on, Tony, what are you doing? Why can't you never just enjoy dinner at a nice restaurant?
Excuse me?
They don't sell hot dogs here. They took the bleachers out 2 years ago.
It's my hat. I'll wear it where I want.
Come on, Tony, remember the therapy.
Get the license plate of these two guys sitting behind Artie. Get the valet to do it. They look like cops.
Mwah! Tony, look who's here.
Alphonse, how you doing?
Good.
You feeling better?
Yeah.
Coach pressure you, Allie?
No, Mrs. Soprano. He would never do anything like that.
How the hell's he gonna pressure her? Didn't have to call you on to stick around and finish what he started.
Dad.
What?
What's going on with this, man? I'm not sure what's going on, but something's going on.
Will you keep it down?
All right. I'll tell everyone you're a good kisser. I just won't say where.
That's my reputation you're playing with.
Okay, I'm done now learning about Uncle Junior's sex life.
A little something from your friends at the Bada Bing Club.
No,
Brand new,
no.
surround sound,
Come on, guys.
HD TV compatible.
Well, tell them thanks, but
I told you it wouldn't end here, man. I told you.
how quickly things change. Let me tell you something, Guido.
My name is
I have friends in law enforcement, and they would call this extortion. I will not be threatened or bribed. I go where I want to, when I want to.
All right. He's got some fight in him at least.
That Cloro looks good.
I mean, I don't understand why I always have to ask him for oral sex.
Oh, no. Why? Of course it goes here.
Just, you're lucky, that's all.
Smart. She's smart. I thought she was going to blab.
Uncle June, how was Boca?
Yeah,
Wonderful.
Uncle June.
I don't go down enough.
That's not what I heard.
About what?
Yeah, about what?
You quit. What are you talking about? With Allie back, you can go to the States.
A girl slits her wrists and all you can think about is a game?
Well, it wasn't like friggin' Cobain. It was just a little suicidal gesture, that's all.
Oh.
Miss Meadow,
come
come
on,
back
man.
here.
Hey, you're not excused, young lady.
Ow.
What's with you and Uncle June tonight?
Tony, you better not get in that coach's face.
Come on. Tell me about Uncle
No,
June.
no, stop it. Stop
Yeah,
it.
wait a minute. How does she even know?
Your uncle has acquired a taste for her.
Uncle June gives head.
World class.
The old man's whistling to the
Yo.
wheat field?
How the hell does she even know?
Hey, what goes on in this bedroom stays here.
Oh,
And you know that.
Once a
okay.
year,
So he can't.
I can resist the urge to gossip.
Oh my god, it's hilarious. It's hilarious. I never knew this was like an old school Italian man kind of thing. Like, I heard about it in different cultures, right? Like, I have a Jamaican background, so a lot of men in Jamaica say they don't do that as well. But this is funny hearing it from other cultures as well. I think it's like an old school kind of like old generation kind of thing.
Always with the extreme scenarios.
No, come on, Arthur, tell me, what's next? You grew up in the neighborhood. Don't pretend like you don't know what Tony Soprano is capable of.
Johnny, who is it?
Evening, ma'am.
No, why does it gotta be Chris, man?
He has our dog.
You okay? Hey, Pete, come here.
What, no reward? Just kidding. I'm an animal lover.
What the hell, man? How did he even get his dog? Do I even want to know? You know when Tony does that breathing thing, that hard breathing, he's mad.
Coach Hauser had sex with Allie.
What?
Oh.
That's why she cut herself. That's why I've been practically living at her house.
Hold on a minute.
I knew something crazy was going on, but that didn't come to mind. Ah, no.
What if this had been Meadow? What kind of confusion? A girl that age? The coach should not have been in any position.
Mom, she's in love with him, but he won't leave his wife.
Leave his wife.
Come on.
Meadow.
This got complicated. They're gonna have to take back that TV. They're gonna have to really take back that TV.
I know what you did. You kidnapped the coach's dog and all that other shit. But if you do one more thing...
Oh, shut up, Arthur. You know, that's why that kid slit her wrist, you stonard. And my daughter should know this shit? My daughter should have to think about that filth?
Betraying children?
Artie, believe me, he ain't gonna be doing that shit no more. I guarantee you that.
Twice last week, he goes toward the medical center, and they lose him.
A girlfriend?
No. He's seeing this Russian slit very open. Your nephew was talking to the feds.
This guy's gonna complicate things, man. Cause division.
So, did you get any golf in down in Boca, Uncle June?
Fucking manners, please.
Uncle June's in a muff. Oh, did I say muff?
You couldn't hold it. You just couldn't hold it.
South of the border, down Mexico way.
Bro, Tony, man, chill.
Hey, listen, my friend. At least I can deal with my own problems. Unlike some I know.
What's that supposed to mean?
Take it however you want. Don't bullshit
Okay,
with
here
me.
we go. Here we go.
Guys.
Let it all out. Everybody just, all the secrets. Come on.
Arthur, what?
Yeah, Arthur, what you gonna
Something
do?
going on, Artie?
If I had any balls, I would do it myself.
Arthur, you do have balls. That's why you're not like him.
He's seeing a psychiatrist, for Christ's sake. How about that, huh? He's spilling his guts.
I fucking knew it.
No, you didn't fucking know it. I just told you.
You talking about clipping him?
Nobody would slap my wrist if I did.
Uh-oh.
Know what you do? You stick your head in the sand, because that's what people like you do.
Discredit psychology all you want, but I continue to ask the question. Why do you think you, Anthony Soprano, always has to set things right?
All right, don't worry about it. You got nothing to do with it. You don't go nowhere near this.
I don't care about that. It's wrong, Tony. You can't do it.
It's wrong? Oh, what he did isn't.
I'm begging you. I hate the guy, too.
Everyone's getting cold feet now.
Now, your boyfriend is finished. You deal with it. Okay?
Tony, don't do it. This is me asking you.
Why don't you get the fuck out of here? Come on.
Love how he lowered his tone when Tony got up, got serious.
Come on.
Where all that bravado go? When you gonna make that call, Tony?
Corrado.
Oh, here we go.
I was worried. You usually call me when you're this...
Okay. I didn't see that coming. Come on, man. It's a waste of good pie.
I love you.
Oh, no.
Sorry. No, Corrado.
All you have to do is close your mouth. At least you guys still have Boca.
Let's fucking walk away. Don't do it.
Fuck. All right.
Leave it alone.
Yeah.
Oh, come on, Tony. Watch out for the table. Oh, okay, good.
With you tonight.
He ain't hurt anybody, so that's why he had to get drunk and medicate himself. You know, despite the more darker and unsettling themes in this episode, this was a fun episode for me. It revealed a lot about certain characters that we didn't really know before, especially a lot about Uncle Junior. I like the fact that Uncle Junior's girlfriend blabbed his secret because it did finally show that Uncle Junior does have an Achilles heel. He does have some weaknesses, some insecurities. You know, before this episode, Uncle Junior just seemed like this impenetrable. He just seemed like one of those guys that really just demanded respect because he was older, been in the game longer. He seemed like he didn't have any insecurities, no skeletons in his closet. And this episode proved that he can fall. He can fall by honestly pretty silly, frivolous things like you know, going down on your girlfriend. It's also nice to see that Tony took Arthur's words into consideration and showed some restraint about, you know, whacking the coach, especially for what he did, which, you know, in some cases does, in honestly all cases, it seems like a very whackable offense. But, you know, in the bigger picture, this would ruin his kid's life. And Dr. Melfi did raise a good question about why is it always him who has to deal with these kind of things. And if I remember correctly, I feel like that was one of his gripes that he complained about when he came to therapy in the beginning, about things just always falling on him. Either way, I mean, it's good that the coach is going to jail anyways, but the other problem here is Uncle Junior seems to be getting more and more perturbed about this whole psychiatrist thing. And, you know, Tony bothering him about the whole going down south thing doesn't help. At first, it was just this big question mark about why is he going to a psychiatrist? What does he have to talk about that he can't just talk about with his people? It was just a very foreign concept to them. But now it's evolved into Junior believing that he's, you know, talking to the feds or at least blabbing secrets to the psychiatrist that the feds can get from the psychiatrist. So it's a huge threat now. It's no doubt going to cause more division, more complications, which they really don't need right now. But definitely a great episode. On to episode 10.
Open the door. Any hinky shit, you'll be refrying beans with Pablo Escobar again.
They've been told. Twice. Now I'll tell them.
Damn.
Now, this is just a little token of my appreciation for recommending Dr. Melfi. She's a good shrink.
They're illegal, aren't they?
They're cigars.
Oh, they're dreamy, Tone.
You know, Tone, I've been meaning to say, I've been watching you out back with your putter. You ever play at the club?
Oh, no. A score like this happens once in a lifetime. Gotta make this work for us, out in the open, legit. Find a nice IPO, keep it spinning, live off the juice.
Fucking Broadway musicals. I mean, we're supposed to get all fucking weepy-eyed because they turn off the heat in some guy's loft.
The black guy over there, he looks familiar.
You have my money.
Why don't you just forget about working and be with me?
Oh, yeah. And be one of those wives like Carmela Soprano.
I don't like that look.
He's only bold because he's semi-hooked up with the Tony Soprano crew.
Uh-oh.
Yo, Donnie Brasco.
Yeah?
More movie references. I love
My
it.
name is Honest J. Master's heard of the fucking crew you with. There's business to be done.
Oh, here we go. Here we go. I don't like this, man. And by the way, I haven't seen Donnie Brasco yet, so I don't know if that was a term of endearment or a diss.
You like that shit?
And of course he likes that.
Christmas present to myself.
Yeah, it got really quiet.
Godfather, I've seen that movie 200 times. Godfather 2 was definitely the shit. The third one, a lot of people didn't like it, but
yeah,
I think it was just misunderstood.
I heard the same thing. Oh, it's okay. Okay, taking it by the hand.
Drug tragedy. Such a fool.
Oh, I love that. They play it all the time on Altis radio.
Oh, Herman. He's just another in a long line of white motherfuckers stealing royalties from the black men that made them the money in the first place.
I'm an OG original gangster, not him, fucking lawn jockey.
Oh, here we go.
He's got the fly, Hampton's house.
There was some great Italian singers.
Fucking A. Frankie Valli, Dion, the Rascals, that whole Philly thing.
Not worried about being a gangster right now.
Well, you still with the brochures?
You believe how much it costs for a college education for 4 years?
Can you believe how much it costs, like, 20 years later?
You know, Tony, it's a multiple choice thing with you. So I can't tell if you're old-fashioned, you're paranoid, or just a fucking asshole.
Remember Richie Santini?
Yeah, you used to fuck him.
That really sums it up. I knew him since we were 3. He lived next door. You think Massive Genius would be interested?
It's a whole different thing. Black.
But he's got a company.
Fuck it. Let's set you up.
What?
I got money. But I get to pick what you wear. Dress you up. I like that.
You see, I knew when she presented that plan that there wasn't enough Chris involved in it. You know what I mean? So I knew he had to regulate somehow.
We had our own process. So that ooh, wackadoodly do, I'm so blue. That spring from your experience?
But we gave a lot of kids their start. A lot of Negro youth. Took them out of the ghetto. Kids with talent, put them on the stage.
Herman, ordinarily, I'd be more than happy to stroll down memory lane with you. But it's reparations that I seek. Now, it's only germane to this argument in as much as I feel that the grievances in the music business are far worse.
You're talking to the wrong white man, my friend. My people were the white man's, and yours were still painting their faces and chasing zebras.
It's fucking whacking somebody.
Listen to you.
What?
Whacking. He hangs around with Tony Soprano for 15 minutes, and it's fucking this and fucking that.
We were over there for that fundraiser.
Hanging around with Tony will do that to you.
I know it ain't your type of music, but
I like any kind of music that turns shit green.
Hey, my man, is he liking the music or is he liking the music management person?
you interested? I want to erase my...
Oh, he interested, all right. What's she up to?
At the same time, being electrocuted turned his life around.
Well, you did some ace fucking selling.
You think?
Oh, yeah, I bet she
The
did.
thing is, though,
I'm really fucking doing it. And it's all thanks to you.
Something's going down, man. And it's funny in this episode, it's the first episode where they show her wearing the least clothes in multiple scenes. They're playing this up. Again, like I always say, amazing writing.
Like our friend Cusimano. Now, he's Italian, but he's American. He's what my old man would have called a Wonder Bread wop. You know, he eats his Sunday gravy out of a jar.
You seem to want to branch out. You didn't hear any strange noises last night in your neighborhood?
Noises?
That sausage, huh? Where'd you get it? The little place in Garfield?
Honey, where'd we get the sausage?
That little place in Garfield.
You know, nothing better than a little sausage.
You know, the man knows his sausage.
I don't know about that, but it's a hell of a piece of meat.
You guys play the stock market? Oh, we don't just play. We win.
I love how the Sopranos are now discovering a whole new legal way of making money. In fact, everybody is.
Is something wrong?
No, I'm sure we're all trying our best here. I just think we hit a brick wall. Maybe some rest.
What? You heard me. Spike up.
No fucking way.
Christopher, I am producing these sessions.
Oh, here we
Go
go.
take the fucking drugs. I'm not fucking around anymore.
Saw this coming.
Get back to work.
Hey, Chris, relax.
Huh? Come on.
Come on, man.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
So we take it from the top. We'll use a ukulele.
Believe you.
That's gonna cost you too.
5,000
Again.
shares.
This guy, man. Every time you think he's getting better, he becomes Chris again.
What do you know about the stock market?
My ears open.
She's gonna learn more now.
CNBC is a very interesting channel.
Whoa! Whoa! Whoa!
It's a lily.
Now that's a shot.
Bull runs like a frightened fawn.
How real was the Godfather? I mean, in your opinion.
Oh my God.
What do you mean
real?
Authentic or not?
Why are you guys asking him?
I want to know if you really had to cut your finger and take an oath.
Just drop it. Just drop it.
Like, good luck on...
Oh my God, this is actually very interesting, this whole dynamic here. How they treat him.
You don't have to answer this if you don't want to.
Hey,
but I gotta know.
No more questions, man.
Did you ever meet John Gotti?
Just know that when the company folded and they were auctioning off the last bungalow bar truck, you know, he rang that bell the whole way home.
Oh my God. Okay, at least he didn't wild out. He just trolled them back. But the whole dynamic is so funny, man. It's like some American white guys asking like their Mexican friend about El Chapo or something. Bro can't even.
Some good fucking talk.
Hey, I think Chris, is Chris actually starting to notice yet? Okay, there it is. There it is.
Well, I think it's not good.
Want to be a little more specific?
However, there's one constant in the music business. A hit is a hit, and this, my friend, is not a hit.
Why? Fucking Massive is a genius, so what the fuck was he talking about?
Remember when I was a kid, there was this guy in my neighborhood. And because he wanted to hang out with us, he'd belt it right out. Yeah, 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 man. we fucking roll on the floor laughing. But I never really understood what he felt. To be used, you know, for somebody else's amusement, like a fucking dancing bear. Till I played golf with those guys. Let me share with you what I suspect about this gangster rap shit. I think you probably got a degree in sociology from the city college.
I grew up in the projects. Delta 13. Killed a man. Later on, I got a degree.
I probably shouldn't have said that on the phone, but okay.
You gonna sue?
With what I pay in retainers? Fuck yeah.
I hear that.
Yeah, well.
Listen, Tatala, I would of course have to countersue.
I'll see you in court.
I don't think you really like it.
I like it. I like it.
Chris can't see the writing on the wall, man.
Well, I think you should mentally prepare for the fucking possibility that visiting day sucks. I think the only reason you gotten this far with Massive is he wants to be in your pants.
Connecting the dots. About time.
This is just a way for you to keep me down.
Oh, that ain't fair.
I don't want these clothes.
The gaslighting. Here we go. Here she go getting naked again.
I branched out, made new friends, new horizons, and you can't stand that.
Changing the whole argument. Here we go. Take a guess.
I love you.
That is such a lie.
Hold up. You're not gonna let her just go in her bra and panties, just wearing a coat, right?
So what are you gonna do with the box?
Give it to him. Tell him to hold on to it for a while.
Oh, Tony, that is so evil.
I need you to hang on to this for a while for me. Hang on to it, in a little while I'll come get it when I need it. I meant to ask you about the club. What's going on?
Oh, the club. Membership's closed.
Closed.
Oh, whole time that was him. They're gonna lose their mind.
Don't touch it.
Another very fun episode for me. Especially now that I just realized the title of the episode, A Hit is a Hit. I love that they brought the whole music industry Hesh thing full circle. I remember them talking about it, I think maybe 2-3 episodes ago. So that's very interesting that they brought this whole thing full circle with a new character, Massive G, who seems very interesting himself. I like the angle. I like where they're positioning him right now in the series. He has the potential to be a very interesting character for many different reasons. Not involving smashing Adriana, which something's gonna happen there. I don't know exactly what yet, but he has this dynamic where, so Sopranos is a show about the Italian mob, you know, with this gangster life that traces back for many generations, and they're encountering this Massive G character who, you know, embraces gangster rap. And it's not also just a generational clash, it's also a very cultural clash, you know what I mean? Aside from hip-hop gangster rap just being predominantly black, a lot of ideas are very different. Hip-hop gangster rap their idea is very flashy, right? Like when they enter Master G's home and he's showing them his gun collection and You know, it's all this flashy stuff going around. And either way, I feel like there's going to be a super interesting dynamic. They settled on taking the matter to court, but if I know anything about The Sopranos so far, that's probably going to be a matter taken outside of court as well. Chris and Adriana right now are clashing. Of course, that was an issue that was going to be inevitable when she took this role as music management. And I love that they placed that dynamic there, because you see a lot of relationships kind of going through the same exact thing with the same exact dynamics, you know what I mean? Where one party, they start off the relationship one way, and then one party wants to start doing something on their own and maybe get a new job, maybe get a job period. Somehow that always starts some controversy within the relationship. At one point, Chris is really running the whole show and Adriana is just by his side. And his relationship with Adriana is pretty much the only thing where he really just ran things the way he really wanted to run things. Adriana, of course, takes offense to this, thinks that Chris is trying to hold her back, doesn't like seeing her do her own thing. She's not seeing the writing on the wall that Massive G is trying to do some massive things. You know what? In a way, she probably does see it. She just does, you know, she's not dumb. So she probably does see it. She just wants to ignore it. She likes the fact that she's getting in. She may actually be willing to do some things with Massive G just to get her place in the industry. You know what I mean? It's hard to figure out what's really going through in her head right now. But that's not the end of it, I'm sure. Also, the whole thing with Tony and Mr. Cusimano and all his golf buddies was a very interesting dynamic to see. And admittedly, it was a little bit hard to understand until I saw the dynamic on the golf course where they were asking him about all these mob questions and was the Godfather real, and do you know John Gotti, and all this other crazy crap. And you could relate it to pretty much any other race, you know, doing the same thing. And it's really actually funny to me to see, because despite them all being white guys around the same age, they were acting like Tony was something very different. You know, they were acting like Tony was another race, really. You know, and I could even relate it to something I could experience, like guys asking me if I'm really good at basketball, or, you know, if I could rap or something like that, if I know any rappers. The trolling with the box at the end was actually very funny. I actually want to see that play out into something. But guys, again, another 2 great episodes. Leave me your thoughts on these episodes in the comment section below. And of course, don't forget to like this video, subscribe, and catch you guys in the next one. Peace.
Could give you just a smidgen, a little devil do you, all you have to do is listen. Music be the movement, everybody on a mission.